Alright, what is up guys? FireGuy109 here, and I'm just going to be showing you a cool new seed that I managed to stumble across while I was checking out the newest snapshot. This is a snapshot that's got most of the 1.7 features. I think it still has a few bugs in it, but I just decided, hey, I'm going to just start a random world, random seed, and the seed that I ended up with actually ended up being pretty cool, so I thought I'd show you guys. So this is the seed right here, and I'm going to put this in the description obviously. Now, this does not work on 1.6 and higher. I checked it. It basically just puts you in the middle of some random like snowy forest or something. Didn't really explore it too much, but it's definitely not the same thing. Anyhow, so you have to use this in the newest snapshot, which is 13W36B. I don't know if it works in A. I'm guessing probably not. And I'll have to check it and see if it works in 1.7, in which case I'll update the video. You can leave all these options here, basically just set to, you know, the defaults, and I am just going to use this in creative mode just to show you guys the map, and I'll probably end up doing some kind of a let's play in survival later, but without further ado, start generating the map here. That's interesting. Well, basically you can kind of see where we are. To be honest, the other times that I've tried this, I've always ended up spawning right here. But either way, check it out. So you spawn in, and you're immediately right next to this jungle temple. Oh, another thing before I forget, there's melons here. So you've got a really nice source of food before you've like barely even started. And there's a pretty decent patch of coal down here. So couple this with all the jungle trees around here, and you can definitely get yourself a pretty decent, you know, base set up before night falls. So now you come in here, and obviously you're gonna want to light all this crap up. But this would be a pretty good starter base. And let's take all these traps. Got some gold in here. It's not really all that great, I guess. But come on, where are we? Some more gold. So combine the redstone on the ground with the gold that you get there, and you can make a pretty good clock. And why are you going to want the clock, you ask? Because, you know, clocks are generally pretty useless. Well, as you can kind of see, and I've had to set the render distance to low just because Fraps consumes a lot of like you know, CPU on this computer. It doesn't really work too well. This thing is essentially a humongous lake over here, and then eventually it stretches out to like an ocean over there. But it's a humongous lake, and everything surrounding it is jungle. It's almost like if you turned on like large biomes or something, because it is just jungle freaking everywhere. But I did do a little bit of exploring in the jungle, so I am going to give you a few of the highlights. Let me pull up my little list here. So first off, I found like a ton of different temples scattered around this immediate jungle area. So the first one, and as you can see, there's a ton of melons around here for some reason. So again, very good food source. The first one of these temples should be somewhere around 518 out here. Yep, here we go. And let's see, 500 units is about, I don't know, 300 units away from the spawn. So as long as you're keeping an eye on your clock, and because of the resources you can get at the very start here, you could probably make it here in less than a day. Hang on, let me turn off my sound. There you go. So you make it down here, and of course you've got your booby traps, but got a little bit of iron here, some gold, etc, more booby traps. Boom. Check that out. You got 3 diamonds, an emerald, and some more gold. So right away, pretty much first day, you got your diamond pickaxe, you know. You're pretty much all set. Now you take this, you could set up your base here if you wanted as well. But really, like I said, this whole area around here is almost entirely jungle, and it is just crazy. You could get lost here pretty good. Oh, there are some sheep there, so you could definitely make your bed here if you wanted to because of the iron that was in the last one. You could get some shears, make your bed, there's plenty of wood, etc, etc. So, I'll just kill myself to make this easier. Now, like I said, you could trek back, keep going that way. I mean, I didn't explore that way too far because there's not really much out there. But probably the best direction to go, once you get your diamond pickaxe, once you get all your resources, you get some torches, you get, you know, pretty much everything you need, you get a good bounty of food, kill all these little piggies around here. Sorry, piggies. What you're going to probably want to do is build a boat and just start going to the west here. And now, this is going to be quite a trek, because as I said, this is it's not really an ocean because it is surrounded on all sides by jungle, of course. There's freaking jungle everywhere in this thing, but I digress. So you just keep going this way, and it's quite a trek, but as long as you're in a boat, it shouldn't take incredibly long. So eventually you're gonna pop out, and ta-da, more jungle. It figures, right? So let's see what is out here. Well, must pass through here a little bit farther north when I was first exploring this, because I don't remember these hills here. It's pretty crazy. Well, it's actually pretty neat the way the tree grew up right through that. Anyhow, let's keep going. As I recall, there is a freaking ton of jungle here, so you might want to just follow this river for as long as you can. It does come out over there. But eventually, you finally start to see a biome change, and here we go. You've got a taiga, I guess it's called, you know, the forest, and this stretches for a while. Like I said, it's almost as if, like, large biomes, or whatever you want to call it, is just turned on by default, and I don't really know why, but it works out because you get some pretty cool stuff when you make this seed. So let's keep going. Eventually you're gonna pass into some other stuff here, you know, and let's see, we keep going this way. By this point we're roughly a little over 1,000, probably 1,500 units out of spawn, and you just keep trekking. Eventually there's a little bit of snow stuff over there. Check my coordinates here. Alright, here we go. We are now in a grassland, and as you can see, you've got some horses. Got a pretty good mixture of critters out here, actually. But this is just one of several areas where I found horses. Another way is if you head to the north, I would suppose it would be, coming out of where you spawn, you can get horses by doing that. They are, you know what, I'll just put a list of all these locations of interest in the description of the video. Anyways, let's keep going out here. There are some pretty crazy like rock formations out here, like there's some pretty good mountains and stuff. There's also a ton of really interesting mountains if you go to the north, like I said, and that's not incredibly far out of spawn. If you wanted to, you could probably go there first and get your horses before you start going to the west here. Hang on, it looks like we're locking up. Leg City. Alright, here we go. This is cool. Yeah, I forgot to mention, there's a lot of really weird ravines out this way as well, which is kind of cool. Got some more horses. So yeah, if you go to the north immediately, you can hit horses after a little while, but because of the fact that you're surrounded by jungle on pretty much all sides, I would not really recommend doing that. You're just going to lose them in the jungle. Either that or you're going to have to lead them through the water, and then if night comes, you're screwed because you can't leave your horse, blah 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 blah. So, if you keep doing this, you get it. As I said, there are some pretty weird ass rock formations out here. But a ways out here, and the problem is, this is the like closest one that I could find. Who knows, there might be one out to the south, but nothing seemed to be out there but a big old, like ocean when I was messing around. I didn't go incredibly far out as I did here. So I don't know, somebody might want to check that out, explore it a bit, whatever. Anyways, by this point, you're a good 2,000 units out, and if you established like a base in like the pretty much around spawn, and then you ended up coming out here via the Nether, it would probably be a lot faster of a trip. It'd be a lot less dangerous because, I mean, like I said, it's pretty long trek out here, and it might not even be worth it for you. Alright, hang on, I ended up going a little bit too far to the north there. But alright, here we go. There is a pretty big swamp over here, and again, I don't get what it is. These biomes are like huge, but you got a monster swamp out in this area. Got some of those new flowers, pretty. And around 240 units out this way, you hit the first instance that I could find of a village, NPC village, and it's not incredibly big. I mean, it's not like one of those like double villages that people have found, but it's a pretty decent sized village. Dang it, I got all screwed up again. Ah, here we go. But hey, I mean, it's got a bunch of different fields here. It's got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of them. There's a good number of villagers to start with. Love that sound. And you've got your it sounds so funny. Anyways, yeah, there's a good number of villagers around here, and there is a blacksmith. He doesn't really have all that great of like stuff in the chest, and not much. But still, this is pretty much the first instance of that I could find. Also, you got one of your new biomes here. It's kind of like a mixed foresty, like dark forest. I don't know what you want to call it. I just call it flat top forest because everything is like, shielded because of the high roof of trees. And you know what? That's pretty much a highlight of the area out here. I mean, like I said, it's quite a long trek, and all you're really gaining is that I don't know what you call it, the village, I suppose. But nonetheless, that's because that is the closest village that I found during my first, bit of exploration. I just thought that it would probably be useful to show you guys that. So I might as well just kill myself here. Alright. Again, spawn in pretty weird locations, but it's all centered around the same area over there. Now, as I said, if you go to the north, this way, there are some good things out here. There are a total of 4 temples that I found just in my like cursory, look around the place. And see, this is the problem with going north. It's pretty impassable terrain, very difficult to get around because of all the trees and the cliffs and such. But if we keep heading this way, let's take a little look-see and see what we can find. Hang on, let me do a coordinate check here. We already went to that first temple that I showed you guys that had the diamonds and emeralds in it. I'm actually gonna go to the east here because I know where another temple is, and I might as well show you. I'm not sure if that had anything, I can't remember if that had anything good in it or not, but we'll just take the detour for the hell of it. Who knows? And as I recall, we need to go. You could probably hit this at the same time that you hit that second temple that's got the diamonds and the emeralds and all that crap in it. I mean, it's not incredibly far out of the way. Let's see, the chords of it are 1357, 8853. Hang on, we're locking up here. As you can see, this, I don't know what it is, this seed has got like crazy huge jungle. I would love to just like go to like MC Edit or something and just light everything on fire and then just come back and load this in, because it is just crazy how much jungle is in this seed. Alright, so 1357. Jeez, this is a bigger truck than I thought it was. Yeah, I'm not really sure. That's pretty bizarre. It's a big old floating tree. So yeah, this map, you could definitely, this would be an interesting challenge map. I mean, I'm not exactly the greatest survival player out there, so I honestly don't even know if I could handle it myself, because like I said, I'm not real good at this stuff. And I keep going off course. I need to get like a frickin' compass or something. Ooh, do we finally hit a biome change here? Maybe some desert? Nope, just water. Stop and give it a moment to catch up. I have no idea how the hell I managed to get way out in the middle of nowhere here. I'm starting to think that I might have forgotten the negative sign or something, because I do not even remember going out here. But hey, it's all about the exploration. Let's just see what's out in the east here. Looks to be just one humongous ass ocean again. Here's some land. Oh my god, we cannot escape the jungle. Holy crap, it's like just jungle everywhere. Some little piggies. Alrighty, so... oh hey, turns out I wasn't wrong. Hey, creeper. Yeah, I'm too lazy to walk around it. Bite me. Crap. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, not even worth the waste of time. Do not even bother trekking out here, guys. Alrighty. Well, let's go true north. We want to hit Temple 4 is a -134. 80, -667. So we'll head off on a bit of a northwest tangent here. Again, my sympathies to whoever poor bastard tries to get across this on foot, because this jungle is super dense. It's not easy to navigate, and it's gonna be a freaking bitch at night. So keep your bed on you. Gonna need it. Alright, we're starting to get a little bit closer here, 134. So we'll head off in this direction. God, does this jungle ever end? Holy crap, dude. I mean, it just goes on and goes on. I mean, there's so much wood in this jungle. It's crazy. Here we go. Is this even the one that I don't even remember finding this one. I'm pretty sure the one that I found was about 600 units out. A little bit of gold. Yeah, nothing too great. going there. That's not really all that great, you know. I'll keep heading out this way. Wow, look at that. Two of them, 200 units from one another, in pretty much like a straight line. That's crazy. Yeah, this is the one that I found before. Ooh, saddle. There we go. This is the one I was looking for. It's got a saddle in it, and I can't remember what else it's got. I think it's got something else good too. Oh yeah, 2 diamonds, 2 emeralds. What is that, a slime? Oh. Probably a bunch of skeletons dueling for some reason. Stupid bastards. Anyhow, so there you go. You got your first saddle. There's probably a bunch of little dungeons scattered around here. You could probably, like, you know what, when I go back to spawn next, I'll boot up the X-ray. Here we go. Now we're out of the jungle, just like I thought. So you're in the extreme hills here, and there's some of those, you know, pretty much all stone / gravel, like, formations, I guess you could call them. Let's see, what else is out here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. -230, oh, no, oh my god, go away, jungle, stop it. We need to go pretty far into the negatives in both directions if we want to find what I'm looking for here. Some more of those trees and such. You know, it might actually be a better idea to trek out this way rather than the direction where the village was. If you're looking for, you know, a change of scenery out of that stupid ass jungle. Because, I mean, it's less of a trek. It's still around, it's still around 1,000 units now that I think about it. But I don't know, up to you. I haven't explored out here as much as I have explored out by the village. But we'll see what we can come across over here. Ah, sweet. Here we go. So we got some horses out here. These are the ones that I was referring to earlier in the video when I was talking about the horses near the village. Ooh, what's down here? Oh yeah, just like a dead end. There's some coal down there or something, I think. But, so yeah, I don't know what else is out here. You're gonna have to do a little bit of exploring on your own. I mean, I gave you kind of like the highlights of the seed. I'm not gonna explore out to the, ooh, I wonder. No, there's no donkeys. Guys are so freaking hard to find. Anyhow, like I was saying, I am not going to explore out too far where the big ocean is that I described. You know, there's like a lake and then there's like the ocean. Won't go out in the ocean because I don't know. There's obviously something at the end of it, but I'm not really sure. Ooh. I wonder if we got a mine shaft around here. Oh, pretty big ass ravine. Should be getting close to diamond level. Oh, got some emerald there. What else is down here? I hate that stupid lighting glitch. Anyhow, y'all can feel free to explore this however you want. I'm sure this place looks like a maze just from what the little bit I've seen of it. This is a different ravine than the one that we came in. I don't even know, there's probably like a dozen ways to access down here. So, best way to go is up. Oh, come on. Jesus, we must be under one of those stupid mountains. Yeah, I was gonna say. Holy crap. Anyhow, like I said, I don't know what's out here. I'd imagine if you explored, who knows, there's probably a village or two around here. If you wanted to, you could probably type that seed into the super flat and just see, you know, where it spits out some villages for you. I'm not sure. I didn't even find any kind of like desert or anything, so I don't even know if there's one of those around. But alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I think we're gonna wrap this up here. Oh, this is cute. You're gonna need a sticky piston, lever, bit of wire, and some glowstone. Yeah, that should be it. Alright. Let's pick right here. Well, I was gonna do an X-ray, but it seems there's actually some formations around here as it is already. Alright, I'll go down a bit though. Let's turn that off. By the way, if you've never built one of these before, consider this your tutorial. Oops. I don't know why I just did that. I don't really need to do that, but whatever. Let's see what's down here. Looks like this is some kind of big ass loop back to the surface up there. Big old ravine over there. And it's kind of bizarre. Look at how deep down that goes. I don't see any dungeons. Well, it's spinning around. Direction. Ooh. Yeah, that connects right up to the surface there, it looks like, so you could get down from there. Good luck getting back up, but you could get down from there. Looks like there's a big ass ravine out that way. Pretty huge one, actually. I think we'll go see if we can tap into that. I'd like to see what that connects to. Again, I'm not really seeing any dungeons, which sucks. So I'm not sure where you're gonna have to look to get your XP farm, but there's always some of them scattered around someplace, so I wouldn't even worry about it. You know what I'll actually do while I'm... Oops. While I'm here. That and one of them. Let's see where it spits us out in the middle of hell. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Turn down my sound here. Well, this is simultaneously good and bad, it looks like. On the plus side, since you're right next to this big lake of lava, you can do all your smelting using that. You don't have to, you know, screw around in with coal and everything. All you need is a bucket, and you got pretty much infinite smelting. On the other hand, I have no clue where the Nether fortress is. So you're obviously going to want to find that. Oops. I don't know, it's around here somewhere. I'm not really interested in just wandering around in hell for 20 minutes. So basically, guys, that is the summary of this seed. It's kind of neat in the fact that it spawns you right next to a, you know, jungle temple like this. It's kind of sucky in the fact that it's like jungle freaking everywhere for like 1,000 blocks until you finally come out into some mixed territory. And it's kind of nice in the fact that in about 1 day's trek using the materials that I told you about earlier, I mean the gold, the redstone, because of the coal and whatnot, you can get your bed, you can trek out, and then you can pretty quickly get your 3 diamonds, get those emeralds. You got your pick right away at the beginning of the game, and you can choose where you want to settle down. And if I were you, I would probably trek to either the north or to the not to the north. Yeah, probably to the north or the east, because the east is out where all the villagers are. And again, I'm gonna put the coordinates to all the major landmarks in the description of the video. Oh hey, we found some land out here. It's about 500 blocks out. You could probably do that in a boat. Not sure what else is out here. A little bit of sand. It's not really a true desert. Yeah, it's a beach biome, one of those technical biomes, I think they call them. Yeah, I wonder what else is out here. Anyways, I'll leave that up to you guys to explore. So, you know, I mean, this is a good seed for, like a, ooh, big ass ravine here. This would be a good seed for like a challenge if you want to challenge yourself, or it could be good for, you know, I don't know, people play, you know, different seeds for different reasons. If you're looking for a challenge, if you want to explore like the new biomes and stuff, I mean, truth be told, oh, here we go, there's a little bit of a desert, or are we still beach? Looks like we're still beach. I couldn't really find any of the like really cool new biomes like the Disco Mountains, as they call them, you know, the Mesa. And I didn't really find any of that because for some reason, like I said, it's like all the biomes are just freaking huge. Even though this is built on default, the biomes are just humongous, and it's hard to, you know, like find some varied territory. Yeah, even this big old forest that I found, that we just stumbled into. I mean, this just goes on for like blocks and blocks and blocks. There's another huge exposed ravine, unless I'm walking in circles here. But so yeah, I think that pretty much gives the highlights of the seed, you know, all the cool stuff in it. And you know what, like I said, I'll probably end up doing some kind of survival thing here just for the hell of it, you know. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.